welcome to Nevada News Night, where we talk everything regarding the upcoming Nevada elections this coming Tuesday. Nevada has one of the tightest Senate races this year, with incumbent Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez Masto facing off against Republican challenger Adam Laxalt, which could very well be the deciding factor between which party owns the Senate. Another tight race is Nevada's District 3 House race, in which Democratic incumbent Susie Lee faces her Republican challenger April Becker. Tonight, we've brought in two experts to talk about these races, so I'll send it over to our Senate expert, Amber Campos, to talk about this race.
This election, we have Democrat incumbent Catherine Cortez Masto versus Republican quality challenger Adam Laxalt for Nevada Senate race. So, who's going to win? On the screen, I'm showing a statement arguing Nevada senators typically remain in office and gain influence. The incumbent's win rate from 1965 to 2020 in Nevada is 81%, while the sophomore surge for Nevada senators is 1.805. Since incumbents have perks, powers, privileges, payola, and people's attachment to political parties, it's interesting to see that this Class 3 Senate race for Nevada hasn't seen an incumbent lose since 1933. There are many popular political figures in Nevada that are being displayed. Adam Laxalt has been endorsed by Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, Ron DeSantis, and others. Laxalt has also been endorsed by many organizations such as the National Right to Life and the NRA. Masto has been endorsed by organizations such as the Nevada Police Union and Planned Parenthood. Masto has also been endorsed by people such as Barack Obama and 14 members of Adam Laxalt's family. Anyways, demographic changes show the white population decreased to 51% and minority population have increased since 2010, with a large share of the Latino population over 20%. Masto focuses on issues regarding the economy, healthcare, abortion rights, and other issues. Laxalt focuses on the economy, immigration, election integrity, and other issues. Both campaigns are focusing on long-term factors or issues that are affecting politics nationally. Masto hopes to gain support after Dodgy Jackson, while Laxalt has been focusing on tying the failing economy to Masto and Biden, selling himself as a quality replacement for Masto. The most recent polls have shown a tie or one candidate winning by less than 5 percentage points, while top issues for voters in Nevada are the economy, threats to democracy, abortion access, and immigration, similar to the rest of the U.S. Since the president's party tends to lose seats, states like Nevada, Arizona, Colorado, and Georgia are going to be deciding the majority of the Senate, giving both Democrats and Republicans hope this year.
Thank you for that analysis, Amber. Now, we're going to send it over to our House expert, Nick Trevino, to give us his take on that race.
Yeah, Jordan, although Democrats have had recent success in this congressional district, they haven't exactly won by the margin you would expect for a district they've held on for the past 3 election cycles. As you can see here, Lee edges Rodimer by 3 points in 2020 and just gets above 50% of the votes in 2016, a race where there were multiple candidates vying for previous incumbent and current U.S. Senator Jackie Rosen. The last time Republicans won this district was in 2014 with Joe Heck, who then retired in 2016 to run for the U.S. Senate. With redistricting having already gone into effect for Nevada's 2022 elections, it is worth noting that Boulder City and Henderson, Nevada are no longer a part of this congressional district. Historically speaking, these were areas that Democrats often performed well. With their absence, this could be an opportunity for the Republican Party to capitalize on. The 3rd district in Nevada has become one of the most contested races in the entire country because nowadays, neither the candidates have a clear advantage, and despite a clear gerrymandering of Democrats in the Silver State, this race is still close. Susie Lee, the incumbent and Democratic candidate, has made the issue surrounding abortion as the main focal point in her race because of a possible national-wide ban if Republicans win a majority in Congress. Part of this has to do with the overturning of Roe v. Wade earlier this summer. Her Republican challenger, April Becker, has based her campaign on tackling inflation, combating gas prices, better education, and building a stronger economy. Becker is conscious of the transcendent importance of this House race, considering that if she flipped the seat, the House could be flipped as well. So this is a matter that she's trying to transmit to swing voters and make sure they surely go to vote. Money is also one of the most relevant aspects of this race. Susie Lee, the incumbent of this district, since her appointment in the 2018 midterm elections, has raised nearly $5.9 million in comparison to Becker's $2.1 million. It's a common thing that a Democratic candidate always raises more than a Republican candidate, and we see this happening in this current election. Another way that we see the incumbency advantage in this election is the popularity between the two candidates. Lee has a larger following as she's been running for office in the state of Nevada since 2016. Looking at April Becker, having run twice on different occasions, has never been elected.
Thanks, Nick. With all these factors in mind, we can see by the polls that this is a tight race on both ends. With the analysis offered by these experts, we expect to see Laxalt winning in the Senate despite facing an incumbent, as his current polling numbers exceed those of Masto, and we expect President Biden to lose this seat since this generally happens in midterms. However, our experts still foresee Lee beating out Becker in the House, since Lee has already won re-election once and holds a greater incumbency advantage. That concludes our election discussion, but next week we will look into the new Nancy Pelosi scandal, as she has been spotted holding hands with this man. How will Pelosi respond to these allegations? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jordan Frere with Nevada Newsnight, and I'll see you next week.